Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Vlogmas. I have to tell you, I woke up this morning kind of stressed. I just started thinking about all the stuff that needs to get done before the party, and the days are just flying by. Anyway, I woke up this morning and started making lists of everything that needs to get done, and it is a lot. So we're gonna start multitasking because decorating's taking me a little bit longer than I want to. That's okay, I have fun doing it. I really, really enjoy it. I think that's also one of the reasons why I take my time doing it, because I don't want it to be a stressful thing. I enjoy it, so I really try to let the creativity flow and find what I'm inspired by moment, which is why, I go to the mantle, and then I'll go to the couch, and then tree. Just trying to follow my inspiration, but my inspiration is moving a little bit slower than I need it to right now, so we're gonna start multitasking. Long story short, I need to start baking today as well for this party. I love baking. I actually enjoy baking a lot more than I enjoy cooking, just because it's a little bit more scientific, mathematical. Theoretically, if you follow the recipe, it should come out. Obviously, there are a lot of other factors, but if you follow the recipe, it should come out the way it's supposed to, whereas cooking it's a lot about heart, and it's a lot about feel, and maybe it needs a dash of that. I love that too. I enjoy much more strict recipe. I do the baking first because obviously cookies and like the pies and stuff like that, I could put those in containers and set those aside for the party for a couple days, whereas the actual cooking for the meal needs to be done like the day before or on the actual day. So I am going to start the baking process today, as well as continue decorating. And for the next couple days, we're just going to be moving back and forth between the two. I think that's going to be my best plan of action so that I don't get super stressed out this weekend going into the party. We're going to get back into decorating. I love how the fireplace turned out. I came back home last night and the lights were on the fireplace, and I was like, oh, I am ready for Christmas. I am ready for it. So we're gonna jump right back into decorating. So I'm not quite done with this wall. I'm thinking I might want some, just because the garland goes down and around this way. I'm thinking maybe I have a couple candlestick options that I could possibly do here. I also remember I have a couple smaller wreaths that I think I might want to put on both of the lights here. I think it might just frame this whole wall out a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with those ideas, because I think the living room is really inspiring me right now, and I wanna keep that ball rolling. So let me see if I can find those. It's good to see that the lights still work on it. I took the ornaments out. I forgot I flocked it. It's not really the vibe I'm going for, but I also don't want to buy new wreaths. So I think it's fine, honestly. I'm gonna try to add maybe some of the berries, something to tie it in a little bit more so it doesn't look completely different. I'll throw some more pine cones on it. I don't think I need any of the ornaments on it. Cool, let's try to spruce it up a little bit. God. Woo-hoo! So I have these hurricane candle holders that I got from Pottery Barn last year that obviously go really well with the aesthetic this year. I'm wondering if, I don't know if this needs a little bit more height or not. Just put them up there for right now. So I like that it actually gives it a little bit more height. I don't know if I need the symmetry though. What if let me try these. That. Yeah, I like that a lot more. I think because the garland comes down on the left side, just having it up on the right, I think that adds. I think having the two hurricane holders was just a little too matchy symmetrical, especially because I have the two stockings on both sides. I just don't want it to look that matchy. I think that's great. Cool. I mean, I still need to get the stockings, but other than that, the fireplace is done. Let's see if I remember how to put this together. I like it. I like that, one, I'm using the bird to my advantage because it just cuts off, so I don't have to worry about that whole other side, really. And I like that it kind of spills down. I think I'm still gonna keep playing with it, tweaking it a little bit, just to try to get more coverage of the actual bar, but also maybe just fill it a little bit more, make it look like it's really hard sometimes to twist the garlands to make them look all really cohesive, like they're one thing. So I just need to play with that a little bit. I am so glad I got that done. Honestly, that's gonna be, I think, the last of the garland for the living room, dining room area. I still need to do the bedroom, obviously, but we'll get to that another day because I need to hop into the kitchen now and start some of this baking because dinner party's coming up quick and I haven't really done anything yet for that. The fifth course of my dinner is usually it's like the simplest. It's just like coffee and cookies. It's one I remember well from childhood. Everybody's so full and everybody's just sitting there having some coffee, eating a little cookie and stuff before the big dessert comes out. Anyway, I make all my cookies from scratch. I make everything from scratch for this dinner party because I am that kind of extra person. I'm gonna be doing, I think I found 6 recipes for these cookies this year, and that's me scaling it back, to be honest. There are a couple that I've done year after year that are like staples that I love, and there are a couple new ones. I always try to switch it up a little bit, make it interesting for myself. But I'm not a professional baker. I enjoy baking. I love doing it, but these are not my recipes, so I'll link any recipe that I use this week in the description boxes below so that you guys have everything, but I don't do like tutorials on this stuff or anything. One, because I just don't have the time to be doing those kind of tutorials. I gotta be moving quick this week. And two, it's not my stuff to teach. I use other people's recipes maybe one of these days I'll learn how to create my own recipes and get a little bit more creative that way. But for now, I enjoy finding other people's recipes and trying them out and giving you my opinion on them. And if you want to make them, all of those recipes are going to be down below. So let's start some baking. The first ones I'm going to be doing are my favorite. I've been making this recipe for years. They're a ginger cookie. They're so soft and they're like, I have a problem eating all of them. But I know it takes a little time to chill before I actually bake them, so I want to get those at least together so I can throw the dough in the fridge. Let's get those made. I'm also going to change my shirt because these arms are gonna get in the way. That's better. All right, let's do it. So satisfying. One dough done. Honestly, the reason to start with that cookie too is because it makes I didn't even have to bake them, and this kitchen smells so good. It smells like ginger and nutmeg and cinnamon already. I love the holidays. Staying on brand, the next one up is an Italian Christmas cookie, which is like an almond flavored cookie that are so good. It's almondy. Done. On a roll, and the kitchen smells amazing. I am going to do one that doesn't need to be chilled now because all of my mixing bowls are like in the fridge right now. So I am going to do one that I can do by hand. It needs to sit for like 10 minutes and then I can start forming and throw them in the oven so we can actually get something baked. These are tarallucci al limone, which I started making a couple of years ago. They're like a traditional lemon Italian cookie that I love all things lemon. And they're really fun to like form because they're supposed to be done in like a twist or like a knot. So let's throw them together. Sticky as dough. I love that I started today by saying baking gives me peace, because honestly, I was gonna cut this out, but I'm getting stressed out. This Taralucci al limone recipe. I have done these a number of times, but I don't know what recipe I've used. The recipe this time is so sticky. It told me to just let it sit for a little bit. It'll harden up. I let it sit for a long time, and then I was like, maybe if I put it in the fridge, it'll harden up. It is so wet. And then I threw more flour in it to try to make it manageable. It is not manageable. This is one of the worst recipes. And I've made these cookies before. I just don't remember which specific recipe I used. Honestly, this recipe is awful. It's completely unworkable. I've added so much flour to it now. It's still sticky, and I imagine it probably doesn't taste very good anymore. And I did a batch to see if they come out, and they're still like so soft and like loses all shape and stuff. I'm so frustrated. I am so frustrated that I'm sorry, I can't continue right now. I need to step away because it is not going to help anybody or any of my baking if I just continue to push through and everything's frustrating me. So we got a couple cookies done. I'm gonna step away, take a breather. There's a lot. This is the beginning of the week. I cannot be this stressed out by a recipe this early. So I'm gonna take a step away and we'll continue in the morning. I have some actual desserts that I need to start tomorrow as well. I'm finding peace in it. You guys, I will see you bright and early on Vlogmas Day 4. Have a good night, guys.